Welcome, brave souls, to a realm shrouded in darkness, in the shadows, where the veil between our world and the supernatural is at its thinnest. Prepare to journey into the depths of the unknown, where whispers from the other side echo through the night. Witness the chilling tales of lost souls, vengeful spirits, and things that go bump in the night. But beware, for the darkness has eyes that follow your every move. Dare you face the shadows of the supernatural? Prepare yourself. Don't turn out the lights.
The Vanishing Shadows. Deep within the heart of the Forbidden Woods, shrouded in a perpetual mist, stood the ominous Blackthorn Manor. Its dilapidated exterior stood as a haunting testament to the terrors that lurked within. Whispers of a vengeful spirit that roamed the halls, eternally trapped, sent shivers down the spines of all who heard. In a small town nearby, a group of thrill-seeking friends reveled in the macabre tales that surrounded Blackthorn Manor. Fueling their curiosity, they concocted a dare to test their bravado, to spend a night within the cursed mansion's forbidding embrace. David, a hesitant but loyal friend, found himself at the center of their dark game, as he was nominated to spend the night in Blackthorn Manor alone. The next night, David made his way through the woods toward the manor. Suddenly, the heavens erupted into a frenzied tempest, the skies a tumultuous canvas of lightning and thunder. A few moments later, David had made it to the entrance of the ethereal castle, which was surrounded by the dark and sinister woods. Against his better judgment, David pushed open the creaking doors of Blackthorn Manor, its abandoned halls seeming to welcome him with silent malice. From the moment David entered Blackthorn Manor, the air grew thick with an ominous energy. Shadows danced with wicked glee, twisting and contorting as if alive. In the deathly air, whispers could be heard in sinister tones, as if the house itself was eerily gleeful, waiting for David to succumb to its chilling clutches. The spirits that dwelled within delighted in his fear, their ethereal presence sending icy shivers down his spine. With each step he took, the atmosphere thickened with a malevolent energy. Shadows danced and swirled, casting grotesque silhouettes upon the walls. Objects moved of their own accord. Doors slammed shut with a resounding finality, and icy gusts of wind brushed against his flesh, carrying an otherworldly chill. Panic intertwined with regret as he realized the gravity of his predicament. In the heart of the mansion, a dim light flickered, beckoning David deeper into the labyrinth of terror. With trepidation, he followed its eerie glow, the echoes of his footsteps swallowed by the deafening storm outside. Within the flickering light, a ghostly figure materialized. A tortured soul, his eyes a piercing ethereal blue. His hollow voice resonated through the room, laced with sorrow and longing. "Leave this place, mortal," the ghost warned, his translucent form shifting like smoke in the air. "You have trespassed where the living should never tread." But curiosity had chained David to his fate. Ignoring the spirit's plea, he pressed for answers, desperate to understand the secrets that lay hidden within the mansion's cold embrace. The ghostly figure shook his head, his form dissipating with each passing moment as if his energy waned. Before David's eyes, the ghost vanished into the ethereal mist, leaving him alone in the oppressive darkness. Panic gripped his heart as the mansion's walls closed in, as if constricting his very breath. In that moment, David understood the magnitude of his mistake, the price he would pay for his reckless bravado. Desperation consumed David as he frantically sought an escape. He ran through the winding corridors, his heart pounding like a drum, but the mansion seemed to conspire against him. Doors slammed shut, locking him away from the outside world, and hallways stretched endlessly before him, leading him deeper into the labyrinthine nightmare. The ghostly inhabitants, each with their own tragic tale, reveled in their newfound plaything. They tormented David with eerie whispers that seemed to come from all directions, their disembodied voices echoing through the empty halls. Shadows twisted and morphed, assuming grotesque forms that reached out to ensnare him. But David's will remained unbroken. He refused to surrender to the darkness that sought to claim him. He scoured the mansion, searching for a way to break free from its spectral grip. Yet every attempt was met with a malevolent force, pushing him further into despair. As the days turned into what felt like an eternity deep within Blackthorn Manor, David's strength waned. Exhausted and defeated, he found himself standing before a grand chamber, the epicenter of the mansion's spectral power. The spirits materialized around him, their translucent figures merging with the shadows, their mournful moans filling the room. The leader of the spirits, a formidable specter with hollow eyes and a voice that chilled to the bone, stepped forward. It spoke with a haunting resonance, weaving a tale of pain and longing. The spirit revealed that the mansion hungered for souls, craving eternal company in its forsaken halls. David's fate had been sealed from the moment he set foot within its haunted walls. In that harrowing moment, David realized that his struggle for escape had only served to strengthen the spirit's grip. With resignation in his eyes, he accepted his inevitable fate. The spirits encircled him, their ghostly hands grasping at his very essence as if pulling his soul from his mortal shell. As David's spirit merged with the mansion, he became a permanent resident of Blackthorn Manor, forever lost to the realm of the living. His cries for salvation dissolved into the ghostly echoes that permeated the halls, blending with the anguished chorus of the other tormented souls. Back in the small town near the manor, days turned into weeks and weeks turned into months. The thrill-seeking friends' initial excitement transformed into a deep well of sorrow and regret. Their vibrant bond shattered, replaced by an unspoken guilt that hung heavy on them. Each night they haunted themselves with thoughts of what horrors their friend endured within Blackthorn Manor. Outside the walls of Blackthorn Manor, each week David's friends searched for him, their hearts heavy with remorse and sorrow. But their efforts were in vain as they never made it within the mansion. They were repeatedly scared away by a dramatic spirit, well before they could even enter the manor. That spirit was, of course, David, whose fate had been sealed within the sinister grip of the haunted manor, and his voice was forever silenced. Blackthorn Manor stood as a testament to the insatiable hunger of the supernatural. Its malevolent power thrived, drawing in unsuspecting victims to share David's eternal torment. It served as a chilling reminder that some doors should never be opened, and that once trapped within, escape is a cruel illusion. And so, Blackthorn Manor remained a place of eternal darkness, its haunted halls forever echoing with the cries of lost souls, as David's spirit joined the legion of those condemned to wander the corridors of despair for all eternity. So, if you are ever dared to stay the night in a haunted place, just remember the story of poor David. Once you go in, you may never come out.